Hi everybody, Bruce Holley here. Today we're going to be making cheesy jalapeno bites. I think that you all are going to really like this one. Come check it out.
We're going to start by shredding our cheese. I'm going to use 4 ounces of Monterey Jack, 8 ounces of pepper jack, and 4 ounces or half a pack of cream cheese. After we've put all of our cheeses in a large mixing bowl, season with salt and fresh ground black pepper. When you're chopping up your jalapenos, I suggest you wear a pair of culinary latex gloves so that way you don't transfer the hot pepper to your eye. I split my peppers in half and I took the seeds and the cores out because I didn't want the texture in the jalapeno cheese bites. And you can just scrape the seeds and the cores out using your thumbnail with the latex glove still on. And next thing, you just want to dice the jalapenos up. This is preference on how big that you want it. I like to dice mine up relatively small so that way there's a nice even consistency. The amount of jalapenos that you use in your recipe is really up to your preference. You could even leave them out if you would like to just make a plain cheese bite, but I'm going to use about 3/4 of a cup in this recipe. When I mix this up, I just like to use my hands. The cream cheese will mix with the other cheeses and it'll form a dough consistency. When it starts to get doughy, you can knead it to make sure everything is mixed consistently. Take the mixture and roll them into 1-inch balls. And go ahead and get you a cookie sheet with a sheet of wax paper on it ready. Place them on the wax paper and make sure they're not touching, and then put them in the freezer for at least 30 minutes. I'm using peanut oil to fry them in at 375 Fahrenheit. To make the batter, you'll need 1 large egg, half a cup of self-rising cornmeal mix, 1/3 of a cup of whole milk, and then to season it, just use salt and pepper. And mix that well. I also added about 1/3 of a cup of all-purpose flour just to thicken the mixture up a little bit. You want to make sure that it'll coat the cheese ball well. After the cheese balls have been in the freezer for at least 30 minutes, take them out and dredge them in the batter. Make sure it's coated evenly and drop it in the oil carefully. Depending on how many you cook at a time and how big your fryer is, they'll take between 30 seconds and 90 seconds. You just want to make sure they get a nice golden brown like this.
So good. The cream cheese makes it so creamy. Delicious. And it's not super spicy either, but that could have to do with the jalapenos also. Excellent. Thanks for watching the video, everybody. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more great videos like this one. I really think that you'll enjoy this one. I loved it. Y'all come back now, you hear?